Alright, so to answer a question on spurs is there's a huge difference in what rough stock riders and what we use ranch horse and cow horse. So you'll know this is a pair of rough stock spurs. These are my old bull riding spurs. They only turn a quarter of an inch. They're kind of locked up, so they're not even doing their little quarter turn. But so those, they'll lock in. You see how they're turned in? So you don't have to turn your toes out as much. Those rowels, when you grab with them, they're not rolling. They're not going nowhere. So that's a big difference. This is like my calf roping spurs. They spin. All they're doing is it's a light dole just to get the horse to go. And you're just barely touching him with not hurting the horse whatsoever. This is the spurs I wear daily, like your ranch spur, your cutting spur, reiner spur. All kinds use this spur. The rowels roll, so it's not really ever digging into the horse. It's dull, it's not pointy, it's never going to hurt the horse. It's just going to give it a little bit of a bump to kind of give it a little, oh, I need to go, and give it a little more to listen to. Now you can get these rowels smaller, you can get them bigger, you can get them sharper. I don't need sharp rowels, so no deal here hurting the horse. Just because you wear spurs don't mean that spur's always in them. You're usually going to have your feet turned this way. You'd have to turn your foot this way to get the spur in. So, I mean, that spur is not always constantly touching the horse unless you need it to. And then all it's going to do is, hey, I'm not listening, and he hit me with it. It didn't hurt him, it just got his attention. And that's all the spur's for. Not going to hurt any horse if used properly. Even really if you used a spur like this improperly, you're not going to hurt the horse. Cons to using them? There's really no con. The only con is that if you use them all day on a daily basis, eventually your horse could get kind of numb and dull to them. And then at that point, you might take them off and ride them a few times without them and then go back to them. That is the only con. Other than that, there's no con. There's nothing going to hurt the horse. All it is a tool that helps you make the horse be a little more responsive.